We're all about to tell an outrageous story from our lives. Most of us are telling the truth. 2 of us are telling barefaced lies.
Please keep that.
I'll have a go now. Tell me if this is okay. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right.
You got this.
Good luck out there. We're all about to tell an outrageous story from our lives.
So good.
Welcome to show business, buddy.
I was 10, he was 21.
Be more convincing!
Most of us are telling the truth, but 2 of us are telling barefaced lies.
This is crazy.
This is tearing us apart.
Someone is playing a fucking blinder.
Don't do it. You know it's not me.
I'm not upset one bit. Do not make this personal.
What the hell?
Let's find out who. I'm Dan Tiernan. This is the Lying Game.
Nailed it.
All right, today there's an extra chair around the table. Joining us to play the game is our pal, Jin Hao Li. Hao Li. Jin, how are you feeling? Lying game, do you lie a lot?
Not really. I like to tell the truth, so this will be fun for me.
More like Jin Hao Li.
All right, gang. Each of us has an envelope in front of us with our name on it. Inside, we'll discover if we're a liar or a truth teller. Make sure you keep those envelopes to yourself.
Okay.
He said, okay, he says.
Okay. Like he's preparing for battle.
Yeah.
I can reveal that the theme of today's stories is worst day at school. All right, let's hear a summary of everyone's stories. First person I'm going to ask, Gbemi, hit us with your top line.
My worst day at school was the day my school got turned into a prison.
I'm really sorry.
All right, it's me next. After school, I went to a forest and made napalm with a Hell's Angel.
That sounds amazing. Yeah.
Let's just say I made me want to focus on hosting, you know?
Oh, wow.
Jin, Hills.
My high school crush found out that I set a picture of her as my wallpaper.
In your room?
On my
Over and over
iPhone.
again.
Generational difference.
Yeah.
Dan, sorry, could you put your cards on the table? Sorry, it's just camera thing.
No, it's all good, it's all good.
Thank you so much.
And don't lean forwards.
Yeah. Yeah. I know,
Be funny and
I'm sorry.
entertaining. And run the game.
And lie about making a bomb in a forest. Jesus Christ. Next up is Mickey.
When I was 14, I decided to start dressing up in school uniform. But that's not a thing in the Netherlands.
Oh my God.
That's really funny.
This is, yeah.
Vittorio.
I cried when I got my A-level results.
Yep. Yeah.
Buying it.
Bought it. He's innocent. Yeah.
Olga.
When I was 10, I pursued an age gap relationship.
Yep. Another truth. Sold. He was 4.
The time has come.
Yes. I pranked my vice principal when I was on a ski trip in Andorra, and then the police found me. Yeah.
Okay.
When I was in primary school, the school found my satirical pamphlet.
That's check.
All right, remember, we've just heard 8 summaries. Based on these summaries alone, let's do an early vote. We're going to kick someone out of this game.
Napalm with a Hell's Angel?
I want to hear that story, though. This is game,
Vote me
though,
out. It's
buddy.
not, it isn't me, and you know it's not me deep down, else I wouldn't tell that story. If everyone could vote, let's lock in our answers now, okay?
I believe everybody.
Dan was so convincing. It was just like, it's not me, and you know it's not. And I was like, I suppose we do know it's not.
I'm never playing poker against you. Have we all voted?
I think I must be going out, I would guess, because I couldn't choose between any of you
I
guys.
couldn't. It's very tough.
And my story's the most ludicrous. I actually, I did worry that top line was
Too crazy?
a bit too crazy. All right, let's find out who's voted for who. Mike?
I went for Finlay on this one because you're just sitting there smirking all the time. So that's why I've gone. But honestly, no one stood out.
I voted for Finlay as well.
Wow. Mickey?
Right.
I voted for you because yours sounded insane.
Yeah, absolutely fair.
I voted for Overman. Your story, I feel like I know it now. Are there any more details to that story that would make me think?
I mean, I can tell you way more about.
I don't think it's what was the uniform?
Yeah.
What prompted it? What did you base it on? What was everybody else wearing?
Yeah.
I also think you were cooler than that at school.
Really? Oh, well, then there's loads more questions that you can ask.
Mike Rice.
Yeah, I'm probably quite with you on this.
I feel like
actually.
it's one of those stories where the beginning there's truth and then he's, the police found me. He's just
No,
taking it.
it
He
is
just
that, it
added
is the
more
truth.
at the end.
It is the truth, but
It
you were
just
staring
goes
at me as I was
bombastic.
saying it like this. You're like,
Victoria?
I voted for Dan. He just seemed to want to stop having to be part of the game and just focus on the hosting stuff.
And you're a little bitter about the last game we played.
You always plant this sort of like nefarious
Motives,
character on
yeah.
me. I'm just playing the game, Daniel.
All right.
Darling.
I voted for Dan because he said, and I quote, "I am lying."
You did say it.
You did say that.
I voted for Finlay.
Oh, tie.
Ty.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm thinking about too much here. I'm trying to think about how to stay in the game. So that means it's a tie, and because you are the newcomer, Jin, we're going to throw over to you. You've got to decide between me and Finlay, which is unfortunate because I do think we're both telling the truth.
Dan literally started this by saying, "I need to find a way to stay in the game."
You did say that.
Yeah, because
you said you
I
were
want to
lying.
stay in the game. I'm telling the truth, but I still want to stay in the game.
As a liar, you want to stay in the game.
No, as a truth teller, Jin.
I know Dan needs this. Well, it's a full moon. We're playing the lying game.
Yeah. Yeah.
No brainer.
Well, I just want to say thank you for having me on the show. I think Dan said the thing as a joke, the whole like I'm a liar thing.
Yeah.
Because that's an insane thing to.
Yeah.
So I think I might vote Finlay.
So it's Finlay.
Yeah.
Finlay, you have received the most votes, which means we need to find out if you're a truth teller or a liar.
I can reveal that I was.
Jesus!
And I voted for him.
Yeah.
Why though?
Because I changed my mind afterwards based on how he was acting. I thought he was a liar because we had no information to go off.
Yeah.
So it's a guessing game.
It was an early attempt at me being funny, and it just backfired in the most horrible way. I basically made a pamphlet. There was this prefect system at my primary school that I thought was ridiculous. It was just the teacher picked her. Do you know what I mean?
That's crazy.
It's insane, right? And then so I started making jokes on this little pamphlet about like, oh, they've got a secret room under the school with like a strip club and a basketball court, and they all like meet up.
This
and
is
it's
in
like,
your primary
And it's
school?
like, well done that you've earned the trust of our teacher. Like, I basically take the piss out of it. I just showed it to my friend Tom, and then he was like, oh, that's funny, and I put it under my desk. Didn't show anyone else. One day I walk into school in the morning, she's waving the thing about. She had shown it to every teacher. With every teacher being like, this is disgraceful. And I remember the headmistress sat me down. She was like, you think this is funny? And she was like, this is black comedy. And I was like, it's actually not black comedy, it's satire. Black comedy is...
Lenny Henry.
I was like, black comedy is Kevin Hart and Chris Rock, and this is...
Bernie Mac.
Yeah, Bernie
I
Mac.
ain't scared of you.
Yeah,
Imagine she had read it and she was just like, you're going to be on live at the Apollo, man.
I believed it right away.
Finlay, you have been voted out. Guys, we've still got two liars amongst us. We need to work out who they are. Where do you want to start?
Maybe Gbemi.
Let's hear a bit more about your story.
Can we ask, so you've, Baby and Lester moved to London, then moved to Nigeria. Which
London.
location? This is the London school,
This is the
became a
London
prison.
one. Yes.
And you're what age?
I'm like 11.
11, all right.
Yeah. So it was a really bad school, naughty school. There was a lot of knife crime in the area. So there was this charity that was set up to make kids not want to offend anymore. So what they do is go into schools and they literally turn the school into a prison for a day so that the kids have an idea of what it would be like if they committed crime. Yeah, the playtime was like a prison yard, all of us lined up. The last thing that they did on the day was they showed us like a montage video of like crime victims.
Yeah.
And I remember the song, it was Coldplay's Trouble, right? And there were just all these kids watching like families crying. victims, ambulances, with fucking Chris Martin just singing. And I just remember girls just crying, people running out.
They're trying to scare them, and they'll be like, yeah, and they'll play Coldplay as well. So, if you think it's gonna be good, no. All the black kids like, no! few little white lads are like, this ain't so bad. He's all right. Gbemi's like Andy Dufresne trying to crawl out the fucking tunnel.
He's got a spoon at the All right, who else do we want to hear
I feel
from?
like I'm a big believer
I believe
of
that.
Yeah, that's a
but
great story.
I want to dig
Yeah,
into
I think that's definitely true.
This
I
might
think
be
that's
a
true,
foolish
too.
move, but I'm not. Partly because when Mike told his initial summary, you like did not break eye contact with me, and there was a feeling of like, you better fucking buy this.
No way, brother.
What was the prank that you did there that got you in the trouble with the police?
It wasn't even a school trip. It was a teacher that used to work in our school that used to do a ski trip every year. And then he had been like, alcohol had ravaged his body, so he is no longer working. So then when we were
I'm
over
sorry,
there,
your parents,
yeah, they let us go. It was crazy.
they let you go with, with the ravaged alcoholic to Andorra.
Well, he had been teaching me French before.
Oh, well, then it's fine.
Yes. So we were over there, and then one of the older guys had a number for our vice principal, who I'll just call Licky Ration for legal reasons. So then they were like, all right, let's fucking prank Licky Ration, fucking. Because Licky Ration was like big into horses. He had like horses on his like land and stuff. And then I just wanted to be cool. So I was like, yeah, let's use fucking my phone. We'll do it. So we pranked him, but he didn't answer and went to voicemail. And so then we just were all like shouting, just Licky Ration, you fuck your horses, and all just you get sucked off by horses. And anyway, a month later, I'm on work experience in a mechanics up the road from my house, and I get a call on my phone, and I answer, and it goes, oh, hi, I'm just after finding a phone here, and your number is like high up on the caller list of the phone. Do you know who this number is? I want to give the phone back to the person. And I was like, no, I don't know who. It didn't come up on my phone. And they were like, okay, what's your name anyway? And I goes, Michael Rice. And they were like, where do you live? I was like, oh, just screen. I gave them the address, and they were like, okay, thanks, hung up. And then I was like, oh, fuck. And when I got home, my mother was like, the guards just called. The guards are what you call them in Ireland. And said, the guards just called. And they said, you have to come into the Garda station on Monday. So I came into the Garda station, literally 2 members of the drug squad in the Garda station went into an interrogation room, and they sat across from me, and they're like, you know why we're here? And I was like, I don't know. Then they played the message, and it's like, you fuck horses, you've been sucking off the fucking horses, you stupid. They were like, this is harassment, this is fucking shit. And I just started like bawling, crying. I was just like, and then...
And they started playing Coldplay.
When you try it first, but you don't succeed. So
I believe it.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe both of them.
Yeah,
so
that's the
far.
most normal story I've ever told.
Jin, can we hear more about your story, please?
Of course. I was in J1, so that's 17.
How did you get the photo? Was it on
Yeah,
social
this is
media, or
rough.
did you take it
Okay.
yourself?
Basically, I had this friend. She was the one that I actually had a crush on.
So it wasn't the girl that
Because
you
you were-
actually had a crush on. It was another girl.
Which is a
Yeah.
classic move to like
Yeah.
to talk to a girl by being like,
We-
can
we-
you help me talk
I
to this
really
girl I
believe it.
fancy?
We dared each other to set each other's like crushes as their wallpaper and see like how long that would last before someone got caught. So girl A took a picture of girl B like online and photoshopped like my face onto her hands, and then I put that as my wallpaper.
So did the girl that ended up your wallpaper see?
I think someone else told her. But I've never spoken to this girl ever.
There was no fallout from it? You never got like...
Her friend was the one who confronted me.
Her friend was the one that confronted you.
Yeah. Oh, not confront, but just
a
like...
different friend.
Just like someone in
Girl
the
C.
A third lady.
I think I was a
Seems
boy.
to be a lot of...
Boy
And
A.
then the girl that you actually had a crush on, did anything happen?
No, she rejected me, but that's a different story.
There's lots of sort of confusing details in this story.
Yeah.
But there is in
we
your
can
life
clarify.
as well.
And every time there's a hole, it's like, oh, there's another person that
Yeah,
did
yeah,
the
yeah.
thing. Oh, there's another
there's just kind of a lot of vague, faceless friends.
Yeah, just friends. Who are these
sloshing
friends?
around.
I believe it.
I'm not
I
super
believe
sold
that.
on that.
You said you photoshopped your face
No,
onto
not
her
me.
hands.
Yeah, that was
What does that
Okay,
look like?
okay.
Yeah, but what does that look like?
to her hands.
The original photo it's of girl B holding 2 oranges because it's Chinese New Year.
Okay.
And then girl A photoshopped my face onto the 2 oranges.
Yeah, this is real.
So that's onto oranges, though.
I agree.
Yeah.
Fruits involved.
You didn't say that earlier. I don't
Because
know.
then the oranges would have mounted the story. I know, I believe it.
Yeah.
Right, guys, time to vote, please. This is a tough one.
I don't fucking
It's a tough one.
Jin Hao Li, Jin Hao Li, Jin Hao Li.
I'm
not
gonna
how
go.
you say it.
Jin Hao Li. Yes, it is. It is now.
I have no idea which way this is gonna go.
Yeah.
Mike, let's start with you. Who did you go
I've
for?
gone with Jin. Sorry, Jin.
Jin, who do you think?
I actually gone with Mike, but I don't think you were lying.
Mickey.
Yeah, I voted for you. It sounded the most unbelievable with the oranges. But to be honest, I don't think anyone's lying.
Gbemi, who would you vote for?
Jin.
Jin.
I feel like he just kept adding details that he should have said before we questioned. Do you know what I mean?
I voted for Olga.
Ooh.
I voted for Dan. Because again, he did say he was lying.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is a mad reason. That's actually casting a bit of suspicion over someone I was convinced was telling the truth, to be honest.
Babe, there's one vote against you.
I know. I'm not annoyed about the vote, actually. I'm just changing my opinion based on the vote.
Tell your face.
What's your vote?
I went with Vittorio. Again, I don't know. I believe every single story until that weird reason to vote for me. I thought
The fact that you said you lied.
I thought completely. Yeah, the fact I made a joke that I'm lying is actually a reason of why
It would
I'm
be a
telling
classic.
the
It
truth.
would be very on brand for that to be a double bluff. For you to be like, I'm lying, and then like, well, why would I ever say
But
that?
for
if I
something
was
to be a
lying?
double bluff, then it equally could be just be
Dan,
a
I
bluff.
really don't want to
Both are the
upset you. I'm
same.
really
Exactly.
sorry.
No, it's not like there's no reason.
I'm not upset one bit. Do not make this personal.
I'm not fucking upset. You're upset.
I'm genuinely not upset. I'm passionate about this game.
Oh my God.
Sincerely. I think Jin is telling the truth. I'm going to say
I think
it.
Jin's telling the truth.
Yeah.
as well.
Well, he got the most votes. didn't he?
But Jin, I'm sorry, the players have voted. You got the most votes. Can you please reveal if you're a truth teller or a liar?
Of course. I'm this one.
Oranges on the hand.
Oranges. He was making it up. He hadn't thought of these things before.
Oh my God.
Let me tell you one thing. The compass is off.
He was making it up as he was going along.
Oh my God.
This is a good game.
As a team, good job.
Good job. Nice.
I still think I'm telling the truth.
Well done, team. We have voted out a liar. Well done. Jin, I'm afraid you have been voted out. You can no longer vote.
Man, we gotta check
Yeah,
him
you
out.
have to.
Yeah, okay, Dan.
Yeah.
All right, so I was in English class with a guy, sat next to this guy for years. I can't say his name. And basically he told me that his mum's boyfriend had joined the Hells Angels and he started taking him along on rides. Can I definitely not say his name? It's gonna... No, don't say his name. Even his first name? Oh, he might kill me, to be honest. Oh, we'll call him Jack, fuck it.
If this is a lie, this is so convincing.
You've acted so upset that you can't give his real name. Just call him anything.
Yeah.
And then we got in a clash once, and I can't remember what it was, annoyingly, where we were making a bet on something, and I knew I was right, and I knew he was full of shit. We bet the new GTA game that he was lying. And he said, all right, if this isn't true, I'll meet you this weekend, I'll give you that game. And I was able to prove I was telling the truth. So he said, all right, me and then another guy whose name I can't say, me and X person are going to meet in the forest this weekend to make napalm. So he was like, come along, and I can give you a game. So we met up, he gave me, he just completely fucked me and just gave me a disc that said GTA 5 on it. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then it got dark really quickly in the forest, and I was in the middle of like Wilmslow, like a big, huge park there, and then I fell in a swamp and nearly drowned.
Right.
It's the truth.
So it's a very detailed story. I am inclined to believe Dan. The only reason I don't think that he might not be telling the truth is that he's just seeing how good he could be at this game by doing
I did
by
think
just
that.
literally like I've already won it. twice in a normal way. Now let's see if I can do the
I'm
dumbest
calling
fucking
out to the
story.
producer and being like,
Well,
can I not say it like that?
Well,
would be
this is the
real.
thing.
yeah.
Everything
Wow.
is so fucking convincing that it's almost getting ridiculous.
Yeah, it'd be Harry Houdini's greatest escape.
Yeah, I know what you
Do you know
mean.
what I mean?
I want to vote him out just so that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Mickey, can you tell us a
Yes,
bit more about
I
your
absolutely
views?
can. The thing I think that maybe why Finlay didn't believe it is because you guys wear school uniforms. So like I think you think maybe it's not as weird as it is, but it was like a weird thing to do.
So in the Netherlands, like no schools.
No one, and I
basically no
didn't even
schools.
really know, but I really loved Gilmore Girls.
Right.
And in Gilmore Girls, she wears this uniform, and I thought she looked really cute. I had to ask my mum for more clothing allowance because I couldn't buy the outfits with the clothing allowance that I had. And I did it for 6 months, and I did it every day. Yeah.
What was the uniform?
It was, so she wears this powder blue shirt, and I found in this Dutch store called CNA, I found this skirt and a little blazer. But I didn't actually get bullied for it. I just got like...
I don't believe that.
No, I know, but I just...
I don't believe that. I
was
want to
in this-
bully you now.
No, I know. I had been bullied before in a different school, but in this school, I was completely ignored. So I think I was very
Isolated.
lonely. So I think
Yeah.
I wanted to like, probably get, like looking back on it now, I clearly was asking for attention.
You're peacocking.
This is the most nervous I've ever seen you tell a story.
Because
yeah.
it's weird.
You are nervous.
Yeah.
I will say that.
Are
and
you
that's,
nervous?
you did pick up on that, and I picked
Yeah,
up
I think
on
it's a
that.
weird story, and I think you all
And
reacted to it like it was
and
very
it's not
weird.
like, I don't know, you've wronged me before.
I sabotaged my team.
That is good stuff. You trying to fuck me?
What? I feel like
Oh
she's-
my God! But I'll tell you what, when I did wrong you, I didn't feel nervous.
Oh, that's a good rebuttal.
I was very confident.
Okay, well, that was actually kind of sexy.
Okay. Yeah, that was sexy. That was sexy.
It was a little bit.
That was passion.
Mickey, are you lying?
No.
Okay.
Vito, let's just hear it.
It was on the A-level results day. I got an A and 2 Bs, and I was very upset about it. And on the night out afterwards, I cried because I thought that was, I'd put a lot of effort in, and I was like, maybe I'm just a B person.
Yeah, I believe that
What
because
were the A's and what were the B's?
Story is
I got
so
an A,
believable.
It's-
I
an
believe
A
that-
in music,
Yeah.
and a B in maths, and a B in psychology.
Also, you went to music school and you don't need any grade
2
requirements.
E's. I needed 2 E's
Yes,
to get in.
because I remember it was my friend went to the same music
So
school
I was
as you.
already in, yeah.
Yeah.
I
He
just
would,
wanted to-
he
there's
would.
other things he didn't need that he
would.
cared about.
That's true, that's true.
He didn't need
Look,
the
I-
Edinburgh Award.
Didn't need the Edinburgh Award, and he cared
He's
about
very
it.
successful as is. Didn't need it. It'd be crazy to go for him right now.
It's a
I
perfect
don't-
day.
I
I would have
don't
made
Crazy
it.
know.
to go for him.
For him right now, because there's no,
Out of
because it's
interest.
so believable.
Who do you
I wanna hear Olga's. I wanna hear Olga's.
Olga.
So when I was 10 years old, I was sent to an English language immersion program, because obviously English is my second language. So there was a counselor, and I was 10, he was 21. I was like obsessed with this guy. His name was Kevin, he was from Malta, but obviously I didn't do anything about it because I was 10 and he was 21. But everybody like exchanged emails at the end of this immersion program, which in retrospect, I'm like, why are you a 21-year-old giving an email to a 10-year-old? But it doesn't matter. So then I go back to school, and I remember having a very casual conversation with a girl that I went to school with, and she mentioned, apropos of nothing, that her parents had a 10-year age gap. And I remember thinking, well. And I went back home and I emailed him this really long email saying that age is just a number.
Oh no,
Wait, you were 10, he was 21.
And thankfully, he never responded.
I believe
Imagine he
this.
messaged back was just like, when you put it like that.
You changed my mind.
You
sir.
don't convince me, baby.
Like he was so close to doing it, he just needed like a little push from a 10-year-old. Yeah,
I hope she tries to
believe it.
convince
He
me at
just
some
wasn't sure
point.
if Olga was into him.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
That's a big pickle because that sounds believable
That
as fuck,
sounds,
doesn't it?
that sounds believable.
I think everything sounds believable.
I agree.
I'm
It's
going to
not
vote
the
for
way
Dan.
she's-
I'm telling you all, I'm going to vote for Dan, and I think we should all vote for
Okay,
Dan.
I think it's Vittorio based on that. Like, yeah, 100%. I'm going Vittorio. I'm going Vittorio. I'm going Vittorio. I am telling the truth. All right, players, it's getting a bit spicy in here. Let's do a vote.
Yeah, man.
I've gone for Mickey because you were more nervous today.
I voted for Dan. I voted for you in the beginning. Your story sounds insane.
Thank you. I'm telling the truth. Baby?
Yeah, I changed my mind last minute. I voted Vittorio. I just think if he was
Nice.
telling the truth, I think he's just really trying to save himself. Just don't trust it.
I voted for Dan because he's lying.
Okay. Olga?
I voted for Dan because I need this to end.
I voted for Vittorio because of the reasons I've already explained. That means Vittorio got 2 votes, me got 3. I am out. I've warned you from the start.
Yeah.
I'm a truth teller. And and I think Vittorio's a liar. Thank you. All right, we've got 1 liar left. We've got 5 players. Olga, Vittorio, Gbemi, Micky, and Mike. Let's have a summary of everyone's stories.
Vice principal prank.
School uniform.
School prison.
Crying at results.
Age gap.
Can I ask one
Yeah.
thing before what was your, and you don't need to give the whole email address, was it like a child email address? Or
Oh, it was
something
so
funny?
cool, Olga at mail.ru.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I believe Olga
Are you?
completely, and if
Aw.
she's lying, it's a
I
great
believe
one.
it too.
Mike, what kind of punishment did the police end up giving you?
Yes.
Well,
if
the
at all.
police didn't punish me. I just ended up, they said, like, you've to incorporate other people who were involved with it. And I wouldn't
Oh,
rat.
they wanted you to snitch.
Yeah, they wanted me to snitch and I wouldn't rat. And then I went back to school and my principal brought me in and was like, you're getting expelled if you don't bring a couple of more people forward.
I would have squealed like that.
Yeah.
Well, you
would have written on a
pamphlets.
pamphlet.
You would have written a newsletter outing because I got 2 older guys in my school to admit that they were involved with the prank. That way, we all just got suspended from school. But there was loads of other guys involved that didn't come forward. They were the
How many people were involved?
There could have been 10 guys there when we were making the call.
It's like a boys' dormitory. I imagine. It's like on a ski
Well, so
trip or
night
whatever.
time in the skiing trip, like
Yeah,
everyone was
yeah,
just in
everybody's
around.
bundled
We were all
into one.
drinking as well, and we were all like,
Wait, you said you were 15.
yeah.
You were all drinking.
Mike's Irish.
Yeah, legend.
I don't know.
Ireland are
I
big,
believe your story.
Yeah. No, it's a good story. Now, it is, and it is true, and you know it's true.
Mickey, at any point in your
Yeah.
uniform thing, did your parents like push back on it and be like, you maybe shouldn't do this?
No.
Or like siblings, because I know you have siblings. Didn't
No.
you? They were just
What
like,
made you stop? What were you like, okay, this is done?
It was the end of the year.
Okay.
Yeah. It was the end of the school year, and the next school year I'd grown some sense, and I just went back to normal clothes. I really liked the uniform thing because in my school there was a weird obsession with brands, and everyone made fun of kids that didn't have the right brands, and I couldn't afford like the brands in my school.
What was the right brands?
The brands that everyone loved were like Levi's. That was a big thing, and that's very expensive. It's not. It's true.
This is YouTube. It's a visual gag.
I don't know how to convince you guys that this is true.
Let's go to a vote. Texting your votes now. Cool, let's find out. Mike.
I've gone for Vittorio. It would be silly to go against your instinct because of evidence of
Brilliant,
history.
Dan.
But he thought Jen was telling the truth.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, he's got some stuff wrong, but who has been more consistently right in the game?
I voted for Gbemi because I actually believe Mike. I believe your story, and I believe your story, and I just think we haven't interrogated you enough.
Vittorio.
I don't think it's Vittorio.
Just the way he's played it.
I voted for Olga. My votes have been Dan, Olga, and Dan wasn't left anymore. I just think that email didn't happen. I think lots of the story is true, but a classic Olga little thing that's a lie.
I voted for Vittorio, not because I think you're lying, but because I am terrified of Dan.
Oh, I'm not in the game.
Fair.
3 votes for Vittorio. You have been voted out. Let's find out. I genuinely
But
don't
look,
know
but
about
look,
Vittorio now.
I think
keep
he, after
flip-flopping.
what happened with him and Dan, it was going to have to come out either way.
Thank you for all of your votes. I'm delighted with this result because we can stop believing Dan's bullshit.
Oh, God almighty!
Fair play.
I genuinely wanted to convince you I was a liar.
Why did very good. Why
I'm
did,
sick
why,
of this.
Why
I'm
did you
sick
try
of
and
it.
convince me you were a
Because
liar?
I'm sick of everybody being in the pocket of big Tiernan.
Now, clean slate. Let's have a look around here. Gbemi, if we really think about it, they've made it a prison for a day. That is mental.
It is mental.
That is fucking mental. That is crazy. It is absolutely crazy.
It is crazy.
It is crazy.
But I also think it's one of those things where like it's so far removed from anything I know, anything of my reality that I feel a bit like even weird being like it's not true.
Yeah.
So I think that maybe is also
You think
influencing my decision.
I'm using the white guilt to get
Yeah.
through this
Yeah, maybe.
Gbemi's like, I've been to prison. We're all like, yeah.
Yeah, that's true for sure.
It's not me. My story is true. I promise you guys. Do not vote for me.
Oh, Olga.
So you sent an email to the teacher,
Not the teacher, the counselor. He was 21.
I believe.
and he just ignored it. He didn't follow up and like.
God, no.
I think it's Olga. I know I don't
I
have
do.
a vote anymore,
Me
but I
too.
think for
I
the
think it's
reasons I
between
said
Olga and
already,
Mike.
it's
You have,
Olga.
you have to vote.
I still think Mike.
No, you know Gbemi.
could be
Gbemi,
Mike,
you know
but
it
I
wasn't
think
me.
it's Olga.
You do know it wasn't me.
So, players left. Let's go for another vote.
Okay.
Or Mike. Olga or Mike.
Get real, Gbemi.
If it's not Olga, I don't know who it is.
Finlay, you're always suspicious of me, and you're always wrong.
I've gone for Olga because basically of how quiet you were just there.
I have also come for Olga, but to be honest, I believe all of your stories, so I have no fucking idea.
Sorry. Olga.
I voted for Micky just because you seem more nervous. I know you have an explanation for it, and you're probably telling the truth.
I believe everyone
random.
too. Yeah.
Oh,
All right, what are we gonna do?
that implies that she's done it.
Fuck's sake!
Oh, no!
I'm sorry.
No, Vittorio, no, it's not Mike.
You've been
Mike is the only person when we caught the liar and we get the truth, he stands up every time.
Yeah,
making
he's like a
show.
performance.
It's always a show. Of like, I'm happy.
There's a
I'm
showmanship
sad,
to him.
Blah, 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 blah.
Vito. Vittorio,
Yeah, but I don't
use
know.
your head. Remember, you've definitely heard me tell this story, you fucking idiots.
No, I haven't.
Appeal to emotion.
You've not heard this?
All right, Olga, I'm sorry, you have been eliminated. That means there's 3 players left. Someone is playing a fucking
Right, well,
blinder.
look.
You've got one more opportunity to catch who it is. One of you is fucking
Okay. Here's
My defense, right?
Yeah.
You know, I can't act. You said it yesterday. I can't act.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna say. Women can understand women. Olga just went for
Believe
Micky.
women.
I thought
Believe women.
I have voted for Micky already. She did seem nervous. At the same time, Gbemi, you're just sneering and you're like a little teenage girl over there just laughing away.
I know why it's
Like
making
you've
me
got
laugh.
away with
The
something.
Coldplay detail is the only thing that makes that story believable.
But also, Mike has been holding court as the leader of this discussion for the last 3 or 4 rounds.
I feel like
You're
he's trying to-
always after me, Olga. I'm telling the truth.
trying to pop him
I'm
off.
telling the
One
truth.
thing I will
Just
say
voted
though.
me off, man.
I
But
know.
from the start, I've believed your story and I've believed your story. So I
I've
don't.
instinctively
So it must be
always
you.
thought it was Micky though. Initially, it just sounds like you've taken like little factual details and made a story up.
fucking
Oh, we don't wear uniforms. I like Gilmore Girls. You know what I mean? And no.
You said in the beginning you were like, I think you were too cool for this.
Yeah.
No, that is not an
Oh
accurate
my God, my
description.
brain.
You realize you're
I had
about-
no
yeah.
friends. I had no friends when I was 14. I lived in a small town. I had no friends. I did arguably very weird stuff to obviously stand out, but that is
what are you
just true.
two-
I don't know what to do. I think maybe Gbemi.
Don't do it.
Do you think it's Mike?
Yes.
You're
don't do it.
crazy!
Micky.
No way!
It's Mike? Do you honestly
Come
think it's
on.
Mike?
You know it's not me. You know it's not me. You know it's,
It's not me though.
It's also not me.
And I
You're
think
not
it's
even
Gbemi.
saying it wasn't you. You're just sitting around here laughing. Going,
It's not me.
be more convincing. Make this easier.
Mike, look in the
hell.
vote. If you don't get the liar this time, the liar has won the game.
This is crazy. This is crazy.
This is tearing us apart.
Emmy, who have you voted for?
I voted for Micky because I just remember how Micky reacted when she's telling the truth and we call her a liar. She gets so agitated. She's not annoyed enough at the accusations.
All right, I
Micky-
voted for Gbemi. I guess your story is the most unbelievable between the two, but like I said, I believe both of you.
Yeah. I've gone for Micky as well. I'm going to say because Gbemi, and unless Gbemi changed completely the way he was acting, and if he's changed it up that much to lying in this much of a different way, then well done, you deserve to win.
Okay, so Micky has the most votes. Micky, you have been voted out. Are you a liar or a truth teller?
Yes! Come on! Come on!
Oh no, I hate.
Come on! You dirty dog, Mickey!
Towards the end of that, I thought I was going to cry. Towards the end
Me
of that.
too.
The way you were laughing around there, lad. All you had to do was fucking sell it. I nearly just because you couldn't stop laughing.
I don't know why I was laughing so much.
That was so tense. The thing is, like, you had it right from the start. I am a terrible liar.
You were just way more serious than you usually are.
Yeah, because I hate lying.
Can we just hold hands for just a sec?
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Well done, everybody. Well done, everyone.
What the hell? Mickey, you were voted out. You were a liar, which means Mike and Gbemi, the truth tellers, won the game. Jin Hao Li, what you must think of everything, really. I can't.
On YouTube, it seemed more relaxed.
That's enough bullshit. Come and watch the comedy thing again, Channel 4. Remember to like, remember to subscribe, and why not leave a comment? I'm lonely.
My darling.
You love me?